Here with Greg Peck at the O'Brien Awards, taking home much of the hardware this year. Three-year-old Colt Trotter of the Year, overall Horse of the Year with the incomparable Muscle Hill. Greg, as a kid growing up in Atlantic, Canada, I'm sure Joe O'Brien was one of the guys that you looked up to as an idol and as an icon of the sport. How does it feel here to be here tonight in 2010, receiving not only three-year-old Colt Trotter of the Year, but overall Horse of the Year?
Well, he was a big hero. As you can well imagine, I even mentioned tonight when I said about Rick Zeron, a great trainer and a great driver is relatively unheard of today. If not rare, I shouldn't say unheard of, but if not rare. So it was a big honor to me. I'm from here, and it was one accomplishment that I really wanted. Now, when I came up here tonight, I thought he would get three-year-old Colt Trotter of the Year, but the Horse of the Year I wasn't sure of, so I'm humbled and honored by it.
Now, Greg, you know, you're in the game your entire life. You grow up as a young kid in Sydney Mines, Nova Scotia. You dream of the home run horse. He finally comes. The last 2 years had to have been a whirlwind for you.
Well, he was a Grand Slam.
Absolutely.
About it, yeah.
When you've had a horse like that for the last 2 years, you know, how do you look forward to 2010? You've got a pretty nice barn going forward, but you know, how is it going to the barn and not seeing Muscle Hill in there every day ready to race?
Well, it's not easy, but I have Holiday Road, who won the Peter Houghton, and I thought it was the most impressive two-year-old trotting colt race I saw last year. He got as Brian said, a cross-check going to the half, had a back over into a hole, come first over around the last turn and win easily in 54. But if I was as smart and if I was worthy of what you guys all say about me, I should have stopped with him at that point, because he just didn't come out of it good. He lost weight, lost muscle tone, but he looks great this year. He has that gleam, that glow about him now. So, you know, I'm hoping that he'll come back and do some good things this year.
Now, Greg, you've had time to sit back and reflect on the last couple of years. Since you've been involved in the sport, there have been many great three-year-old trotters. Horses like Practice, Mac Lobel, more
Neverly
recently,
Pride,
Dewey Cheatham and Howe,
Donato
Hanover.
Yeah.
Muscle Hill, a lot of people call him the best ever.
Yep.
Where do you rate him?
I do as well. Now that it's over, I didn't want to say it through the year. They'd say you're bragging, you're arrogant, you're this or that. But I can say this, find me a three-year-old trotter who won that much, that many times, that easily, unurged, never beaten. I know there isn't another.
All right, Greg. Well, we want to congratulate you. It was great watching this horse the last couple of years, and hopefully you'll be able to come up with another Muscle Hill in the next year or two.
Let's hope so. Thank you, Greg.
All right. Greg Peck, again, the native of Sydney Mines, Nova Scotia. He hit the home run with Muscle Hill, and he is the overall Horse of the Year for 2009 at the Canadian O'Brien Awards.